Here are a few things that some homeowners, do-it-yourselfers, and even contractors rarely think about when they're removing kitchen cabinets. And that, of course, would be what is actually behind or on top of these cabinets, what is actually hidden from plain sight. Now, one of those things, as you can see here, is an electrical wire that someone must have put in to get from one point to another, but you can clearly see that this is obviously going to be a problem if you aren't going to be installing the cabinets in the same spot. So these and the rest of the items listed in this video could be a big concern to anyone who's planning on remodeling a kitchen in the future. Next up on the list, as you can clearly see, you can see where the cabinet was. The area on the wall that's painted white is the area where the cabinet wasn't. It's kind of obvious there. First up on our list is unfinished drywall. I've seen this plenty of times, and you're looking at it right here. Someone patched the wall and never finished applying the drywall compound and topping. Then you're going to run into holes. They will come in a variety of different shapes and sizes, and of course will need to be taken care of if the cabinets aren't going to be going back in the same location, or for some whatever reason won't be covered up. Then every once in a while you're going to run into a pipe. This is a gas pipe sticking out. I'm sure it was for a stove or an oven at one time. Maybe the original home had it. It was used for the original home, but no longer is being used. And of course, if this is you have anything sticking out of the wall where there is going to be a cabinet installed over it, then obviously something like this would need to be removed. And don't forget, you're not just going to be removing the pipe. You will probably need to patch any holes where these pipes or electrical wires are actually sticking out of. Next up on the list will be nail or screw holes that were used to attach the cabinet to the wall framing. Now, this usually won't be a big problem if they were small nails and small screws. However, this could be a big problem if there were larger screws or lag bolts used to attach the cabinets to the wall framing. I have seen screws as large as 3/8 of an inch in diameter used to hold up cabinets, and they do leave a considerable sized hole that might require a little more effort to repair. This really isn't a big problem, and that would just be a pencil mark. However, a bigger problem would be, and I've seen this before, someone who actually used permanent markers. So a pencil mark won't be as big of a problem, but a permanent marking pen might. And last but not least, and this could be a big problem, as you can see here, the area above, the texture, the wall texture has been painted numerous times and is definitely different than the texture below. So if you were planning on removing cabinets, or you're not going to go over the same area with cabinets, something like this could be a big problem. When I say a big problem, it might lead to the entire wall, the surface of the wall, needing to be refinished and retextured. To sum things up in a nutshell, realistically, you don't really know what you're going to find behind any cabinets or how much damage is already existing. You know, someone just maybe they fixed some electrical or plumbing and never replastered or drywalled the wall, and you can't see it when the cabinets are up and installed, but once they're removed, some of this stuff will become visible. So do not be surprised if you plan on removing any cabinets, especially kitchen cabinets, in the future.